right, welcome back. Now time for us to discuss the topic of today. Very, very interesting one, because we get two Kajat people in the house to talk about alternative power supply and also talk about the way forward as regards to our power supply in Nigeria, because even the papers this morning not they favorable, and we yet say there has been a collapse as regards to the grid. And join me, welcome Jane Okunomore.
Ikwenumore.
Yes, inside the house. Good to have you in the house. Talk more concerning this.
Thank you.
And I don't say you came with your husband too. And they're very, very vast about the power sector for inside Wobodo, Nigeria. Yes. Good to have you, sir.
It's a pleasure. Thank
You're welcome. Okay, so now we will start from waiting like we talk for inside the papers. We here talk about the power grid. We don't collapse about 6 times in the last or 8 times in the last 6 days. Or we read for inside the papers during headline today, and we don't see how the power sector don't be now. Now even for the papers, we see they talk say 11 trillion naira. 93 administrations don't spend for the power sector, and right now World Bank is actually considering giving Nigeria $1 billion to still invest in the power sector. At this point in time, sir, you feel say privatization has actually helped the power sector in any way?
Well, thank you very much. My own view about this thing, say, some people talk say it okay. Some say it no work. But the cocoa for the matter, they say we need another alternative to what we use now. For now only 2 we know us with, the hydro and thermal. And if you see, say, for Bodo in Botu, they get so many ways to say they go serve as a backup for them. If this one fail, another one go quickly enter to make sure say they don't go get that blackout. But for Nigeria, we never still improve on the other area. So that be the thing we say we go implore government to look into, like wind, solar, maybe sun. It's plenty for our Bodo country. Even abroad, we say they don't get sun the way we get them. Now, what do they use to back up their own national grid? So if we go begin to look towards those alternative ones, that one we reduce the pressure we say we get. Today, national grid collapse. Tomorrow, it work. Even as we speak, in this January, it reached 4,000, 9,000 megawatts. But today again, it don't go down. So if those other alternative one day, we say we get way boku like the sun, we get a solar farm, we say go assist the national grid. Then when they do the maintenance on the hydro generation plant, we go see waiting go just cover up those lapses. But Nigeria will never look towards the area. So we pray we go to try our best to look to that towards that area.
So, Mrs. Jane, do you share the same sentiments?
The truth is, it's obvious we need options. It don't deal obvious say we need options in Nigeria. Even abroad, we don't get light plenty. There's still all of them now. They are buying into other options so that their citizens will get option. If this one too expensive for me, I go for this one.
Is the alternative not expensive too?
Exactly, capital.
Because I know some they talk about alternative. Isn't that expensive too?
It's expensive because up till now, we never look towards that direction. If we look towards that direction, begin manufacture most of those things where we need to draw those things for us, because most of them are free. Sun is free, wind is free. The only thing are the technology where we need. Make we combine them together. Almost all of them will be important. But if we get the factory for here, what would be say we go there, maybe do the panel by ourselves, do most of the things where we not go to important.
Yeah.
By that time, we go see say everything go there free. If you calculate how much, even if the NEPA day, if you calculate how much individually they spend, take buy petrol to do your business, to do everything where it be say, if you say power day, you go no say, even the alternative as now no day expensive.
Now, okay, I even look this alternative because now this alternative, a lot of people, they try enter into that business, but it's also becoming there are also a lot of people who don't even sabi the trade very well for inside that field. Now, Ogat, if we want to look this alternative energy, do we even have the expertise in the country as we speak, if we handle that business part of them?
Yes, we get people where sabi am. we feed train people. But one thing now, to get people with Sabian, another thing be say, make government support them. Like what she talked before, for Obodo Oyinbo, we have so many companies that even do that. So that, and again, apart from that, you know, say, waiting they give us problem for power. Now, our basic needs. Aside that, the AC, the water heater, these are the ones that consume much load. But Obodo Oyinbo, they have a special design for AC solar, for cold room. So that will go remove even freezer. But, and again, even water heater, they have solar. That one not go give you light. Oh. But it go give you waiting. It go power down your freezer. It will give you that hot water where you need. So now look at now. For north now, you get some area for north where you say.
I know you get a lot to tell us as regards to the analysis on alternative energy, but we're going to need to hold you there. We need to enter our newsroom to sound just more details of things where they happen for inside Obodo Nigeria. When we come back, we'll talk more about the power sector for inside Obodo Nigeria and how we need to buy into alternative energy.
My people, una good morning. My name na Ali Baba. I say make I just wake up this morning, make I greet una. As una day this morning, so may God they bless una. Una banga go ripe. As it be so, una no go use leg knock stone when go cost una wahala. The stone when una go kick na the one when go make una get better money. You know say them talk say if you use right leg kick something, better they happen. Una left leg no go hit waiting go make una disturb una self. And I do greet una. Una well done. Una they watch this good morning show. May God bless all of una and una banga go ripe as I talk. Now Ali Baba say make I greet una so. Carry go.
Good morning. Yes, this is the Papa information on top of the Good Morning Nigeria show. And my name is GBK Ogunlade. On top of our very first story this wonderful morning, we don't hear the President Muhammadu Buhari now. It all come out been the call for the quick establishment of something we'll be saying they call single unified markets inside Africa. So by the time they've been created this one, so say this one will bring about a better trade. So this one will create more jobs, and also this one will reduce poverty inside Africa as a continent. Now this is what we say Oga Buhari being yan so. Now yesterday when they discussed with the African leaders and during the 30th ordinary session of the Assembly of Heads of States and Governments, and this one being Shele inside Addis Ababa for Ethiopia. Now, President Muhammadu Buhari been they discuss with the African leaders on top of the position where we say Nigeria gets on the establishment of the Continental Free Trade Area, and also some other related issues where we say President Muhammadu Issoufou of Niger Republic been bring on top of the table. On top of this level also, Oga Buhari don't come out advice all the leaders say big make them do quick. Make them hasten out the discussions where we say them they do on top of the CFTA, as also Oga Buhari been the answer. By the time them been created, this one finish, so this one go help the continents grow faster, create more jobs and reduce poverty. Now, the Minister of Education, Adamu, don't come out been the answer. The federal government say very soon say they go declare state of emergency inside the education sector for April. Now, this is what we say Oga Adamu being answer. Now, yesterday inside Abuja, and during once they don't discuss what we say being do with Governor Abubakar Sani Bello of Niger State. Now, Oga Adamu have don't come out advise governors so make them also begin to make such announcements, such declarations inside their own states. According by Oga Adamu, they explain so and say the Ministry of Education said then they plan to present one better proposal, give the National Council of States, so make graduates of education, make them they employed on grade level 10, step 8. And also then they explain, say this proposal where we say that one package, so this one go include, say make them give employment to students where we say they study education for tertiary institutions. Now, reports we say Amnesty International don't bring comot. We don't hear say they don't notice say the Nigerian Air Force, or rather they accuse the Nigerian Air Force say them being by at least 35 people inside different event attacks we say shell for villages inside Adamawa State last December. According by the reports also, they explain say 86 people say them being killed them during this attack, and we hear say Nigerian Air Force alone say they're responsible for at least the 35 people will be say being by on top this level, while about 3,000 homes they destroyed inside 5 villages will be said them visit. Still on top of this report also, they explain say all the people will be say they there as this badness they take shell. They explain say many of the fire, many of the shooting will be say being come so now from fighter jets now this one take shell and military helicopters. In fact, as these people they try run now so them they shoot them. Still on top of this report also, the country director for Amnesty International inside Nigeria, Osai Ojigo, been described all these attacks where we say them they do as a reckless use of deadly force. Now, so then we put them. Now, we also this report will be said they don't bring come out now, saying that the latest challenge to military on top of this matter of human rights. Meanwhile, we hear say Air Force talk person Olatokunbo Sonya now. Yes, they don't come out to deny this report. So we say them bring come out that one Amnesty International. As I mean, they explain say Air Force so say they not bomb any location inside the region. They say Abi on top of this one we say that the accusers say they go shoot people. So they know they're responsible for all these accusations. According by Ogade Sonya, they explain say Air Force so say the only fire we be saying no we be say then open. So that to pursue all those people we be say that they do bad things. All these looters, all these people be say they destroy things up and down, vandals. Now, God, that's why I mean, and say in not day aware, say when they try to pursue all these bad people away, say anybody being by from the activities. Now, we don't hear say 2 people, they don't come out here and say they don't call a bit 2 people, say they don't buy about 73 cows inside Kenya, local government area of Nasarawa State. Now, the State Commissioner of Police for that area, so Oga Ahmed Bello, being confirmed to this badness, when they explain, say 18 cows, say out of the 73 where we say by, say 18 been get injury on their own, while many other cows they stolen. Now, Mr. Bello been the explain say security joint bodies on top of this one, so say they don't open better investigates when they find out true what's being happen on top of this level. Meanwhile, we hear said the chairman of the Mieti Ala Cattle Breeders Association inside the state, Husseini Ahmed, don't come out has been the call on top of the members of joint body, may then try to avoid any kind of revenge attack on top of this badness we say Shelley. Now, on top small business levels, so we don't hear say the Central Bank of Nigeria now said they don't carry another $210 million, said they don't inject them inside the foreign exchange market. So this kind of this foreign exchange good day very, very available for people where we say one user. Now, on top the statements where we say they release, so CBN being said them they release $100 million for the wholesale market, $55 million for small businesses and individuals, and another $55 million for certain dollar expenses for those people who say won't pay school fees and we won't pay hospital bills. Now, CBN also being come out and said they continue to sustain this intervention where we said they do inside the foreign exchange market. And on top of this one, now they don't come out advise all foreign exchange dealers, but they continue to play by the rule, as they mean said they don't get hesitate to punish anybody where we say no follow the rules on top of this one. And for my last story, now moving on into the United States, you don't hear say the FBI deputy director, this one where we say U.S. President Donald Trump, be they point hand say the guy they politically biased. We don't hear say finally the guy don't pack in kaya, he don't resign. Andrew McCabe, we hear to them being forced him to step down ahead of an official retirement date where we say supposed to be for March 18. Now we hear say this one where we say Mr. McCabe don't come out from this area now. Say this one just now 1 week after one report where we say Mr. Trump, people been they talk say Mr. Trump been one the man making come out from that position. Also, we hear say them being reports say the man so say them been they pressure him seriously making come out to this FBI work because of say they not too like all the kind of things we be saying they talk on top of this level due to some kind of underground investigation we say they do. Now we hear say White House says they don't distance themselves far from the McCabe resignation, as you hear say their press secretary Sarah Sanders don't come out here and say President Donald Trump not a part of the decision process at all. All right, and that night information don't carry come from again this wonderful morning. Yes, don't forget to on top any other kind of information. Always, our website is there available, www.wazobiatv.tv. The Good Morning Nigeria show still continues, and my name, Najibike Ogunlade.
morning, sir. Adúpẹ́ mo bóyìnbó.
Ẹ káàárọ̀ ẹ̀yin ọmọ Naija.
Òtútù ọmọ o.
Ndewo no.
Jama'a.
Ndị Igbo anyị.
Ina kwanan ku Nigeria.
Ụtụtụ ọma ne. Ndị Nigeria. Unu watch ihe anyị na-eme.
Kuna kallon.
So make you dey listen, make you dey watch every time on top Wazobia TV. Make you dey watch Good Morning Naija. MC Prince, now you talk am.
All right, yes, you're welcome back to the Balanced Diet of Teletainment this early morning. Thanks to GBK for the news which you don't give us in nuggets. And right now, we still get our casual guest in the building. We get the brand consultant of the Facility Control Nigeria Limited. And of course, we get the CEO, the Oga Patapata, in the building as well. And they're here to tell us about the alternative energy for inside the Nigeria. Because now we know our power sector, that electricity for inside Nigeria, now major factor where they help anybody, whether it be micro, it be small, or it be medium enterprise, or even a big business. We know the amount of money we spend individually for inside our houses in terms of making sure, say, power they in the building at the end of the day. And we know, say, without electricity, a lot of things is almost crippled for inside the country. And that's now why this guest they in the building with us now. They tell us before we buy a small break about the alternative energy and the way that they do them overseas. Now, I know people know, say, overseas, you suppose get alternative energy separated for your heavy equipment, like the fridge, like the ones where they draw a lot of current, like the water heaters, the Oga, the CEO of FCNL, become outside talk. For inside Nigeria here, if anybody want alternative energy, they could just tell you, oh, give it to me. Power everything in my house now, everything I want. But in there to throw more light on top of this alternative energy and the way Nigeria should go forward on top of that one. Welcome once again.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay, so if you talk about the alternative.
So as I talked before, say, for abroad, even when they don't even get better sun, which rating we get for here, they don't separate some of their heavy load. If say, you go put wahala or bege for their national grid. For the water heater, we are talking before, they have a special equipment. If say, that one, you go work. You know, will give you light too, but at least if you need hot water, it will give you. That one, they don't solve that side. If you get big shopping mall that you need a big cold room, they have Ogbonge one too. If you say, in work now, they say, supply cold room, make it get light. If you see, say, if you remove all those things, there's no how they will not have another. And if you can't get the one, they say, if you want light, it will give you. So for there, they don't give so many options and alternatives. But for here in Nigeria, we never really invested more in it. As I talked before, the solar way they talk, we be saying our sun, they give us. Nine safe fast. You know, go give us all this sickness where they talk about. Because you know they emit anything. And again, the running cost, it is cheap.
Is it?
Very, very cheap.
Wow, because I don't say if you ask an average person we get an inverter for house, they tell you the amount of money now because of the exchange rate, it don't skyrocket compared to 3-4 years ago.
Yes. To get that first one where you go pay. Because we know they do one for a year, you go pay. Because everything with the important. So if maybe government begin look now and say, for the past how many years? 50, how many years Nigeria are doing now? 58 years. We never still get them right. Get people, make them sit down round table talk. How we go improve this energy? Because energy in our life. If energy no, they will not go improve. So make people sit down. What do we go do to make sure say this thing work? Even people who don't develop already, we don't get the light, they only take the light. They don't look for options. Almost all of them they preach renewable energy, and then they do away with the current and come for our side, and make them expensive. So if we go there, like when we look, say, we study, say, wait till make this thing know they work. My oga say, if we say make we learn them for a year, because we know they do them for a year, we not go figure them right. And I make them go UK, go learn in you before I come back, we come invest them for a year. So if we they bring them in by ourselves, if they bring them in individually, it go there expensive. But if government say this time around, make we target other options and invest in it. You go say and say we go even do pay as you go for people, so that they don't go look, carry all their money, just buy one this thing, put for house. But even those ones...
Make a comment like this. Now, I remember one time, that we know say the Minister of Power, Batunde Fashola become a site or say there is a plan on ground for federal government to invest in solar, and they are having this relationship with China and some other country. Now we understand that. Now looking at how much you don't invest in our present power supply now, and we see that there is no outcome in them. We're speaking about renewable energy, how sustainable and how we will take maintenance. Is it easy to maintain and is it easy to sustain in Nigeria? Now we're talking about investing so much in it when we see that the first source of power supply, we invest in them and nothing has been done about it.
It was natural resource, water.
Okay, let me come to it this way. We can do it with a plan. So, okay, in the next 5 years or 10 years or we want to have a major solar farm. Then, as they spend money for the one way we get, so that make the economy or make the nation no day in total darkness. Why they go do that one? And again, like what you don't talk before, if government say, okay, for small company, no, we won't bring the solar, we will sell for every individual. We go give you reduced subsidized rate. People go bring them. For your own house, you go get them. For my own house, for schools, you go get them. For government parasitas, they go get them. So that at least that one go they solve
But is it
problem.
sustainable and can we maintain? Because I remember one time where for my house, we get solar, and trust me, that thing not last for 1 year. And people, they come outside talk, say maybe we don't manage them well. Is it really sustainable? And as regards to maintenance, is it not something we maintain?
Okay, now, you get 3 major components for solar installation. You get panel, you get the inverter for now, you get the batteries. If you get good panel, if you get the original
panel, the one they put on top of the roof?
Yes, the one they put on top of the roof.
They spread for outside.
If you get the original one, put it on top of your roof, it gets at least 25 years lifespan.
Warranty?
No, not warranty.
The lifespan. There's a quotation there, the original one.
Original one.
Okay.
Now, if you, panel gets different type. We get the mono, we get the poly. There are about 3 types. Now, if you get the original one and put them on top of your roof, you get at least 25 years warranty for that one. But
now, like, we talk original, of which we don't know anything about whether the original... That one on our field. That one the one they know. But a lot of time, people don't even want to know this nitty-gritty. That's why they talk. People just say, you know what, I want to get lights for inside the house. Okay. Now, these 3 where you don't mention now, the 3 different types now.
You just said one.
The only one where you don't talk about.
Yes.
Okay, give us the other 2. Please.
Okay, we get the panel, we get battery, then we get the inverter. Now, the panel where you go put on top of your roof get at least 25 years lifespan. If you get good inverter, we get the normal rating inside. That one too get at least 20 years lifespan. The only thing where we say, even the where we say you fit change at a particular period, now the battery, because it built in circles, so it depletes. But even if it still gets different types, where we say if as your money reach, you go buy. But at least if you still get a very good one, at least 2 to 3 years, you know, go remove your battery. So the thing where they say, a lot of people, that's why we say, make we teach people. Because engineering is life. Engineering, if you don't get it right, you don't get it right. Yeah. Engineering is about calculation. So a lot of people, where they do all these things, they're not be engineers. So once they
workshop people.
Yes, once they just go less more thing, they go come, they go tell you say they go do something. 6 months, 2-3 months, there's something done for you, they say solar no work. But if you get the right people, give you the right quotation, you go see say it go last for you. And people will go buy the original equipment for you.
So I want you to answer this question now. How you go take identify the right people? Because now we're talking about original. How you go take identify this original solar energy?
Well, that one now the work of Nigeria Standard Organization to make sure say all those substandard equipment enter Nigeria. But to add to waiting she talk, I want to digress more.
Okay.
You say first thing you need to do first is to carry out your energy audit.
Energy audit?
Audit, yes. If I come to your house, what and what you won't carry this solar with? So that I go do the calculation right for you. Say, okay, for your own house, so these are the things you want to use it for. For another person's house, the person if you know won't use that kind of a thing. So if you get those calculation right, then the solar will last you last. Oh. So but the calculation, say how many panel you go use, how many battery you go use, what size of inverter you go use. Now those calculations, now the foundation, many people they get wrong when they talk say solar don't go work.
Because
so
they'll just put them and just make it
and
power
just
everything.
Yes.
Yeah. So and again, people suppose that's why we they also train people. Say okay, if you want to do this thing, you need to understand the nitty-gritty with the inside, so that you no go make mistake, you no go spoil the good thing we did for the solar. Say you know work. My sister use them for 6 months, but because they don't get the calculation right, now they cause most of the things.
All right, you know, say because of time now,
okay.
because I wish I get so many questions to our ask, and a lot of people. In fact, if we believe our phone lines open, and I know for even get time to talk. So because of time now, I'm going to need to ask, because I know say people want to ask more questions, but where people feel reach you from Mrs. Jane, where people feel reach you, whether on social media or on a get website, where exactly for social media people feel reach you on top?
Okay, first of all, our office day for number 27 Acme Road.
Okay.
Press House, former PM News. Okay. Now there our office day. Then we get website www.fcnlng.com.
fcnlng.com.
Then all our handles now at FCNL Brands, both Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram.
FCNL Brands.
Yes.
Fantastic, because I got so many questions. I'm going to push just questions to your social media pages.
We'll be glad to take them.
Thank you very much, Unacom. Thank you so much. All right, now, so we'll see I'm on top of this particular episode on this particular Tuesday, the semi-last day to the end of January. Then we'll see so we'll go there again tomorrow to give you more news, especially in Obodo Yibo with Bernard Akede. Stay with us tomorrow. I remain Luchi Inabong.
And I remain Uvi Ehigamusoy.
To enjoy more of these our Ogbonge videos when you just watch, press this button to subscribe on top of our YouTube page. You go love her.